Hello and welcome to a new video on the Vedic Spirituality channel. Unfortunately, I could not upload in a while because I'm very much busy with family matters and many things, but nevertheless I'm taking time, 10 minutes, to share my thoughts on the current world events and the current positions of the planets. So here we have the current positions. We have newly, Jupiter is no more retrograde, he's now moving forward. He's moving straight to his stabilization point in Capricorn, and he will enter into Capricorn in the midst of November, and then we can expect a complete disastrous situation in the financial markets. Great, we are looking forward for this since 10 years, isn't it? Alright, but today I want to talk about the Sun. And the Sun at the moment is in the 8th position from Saturn. He's the Lord of the Leo, called Lord of Leo, Lord of the Leo, and the Leo is the 8th sign from Saturn. So in this video series we are analyzing the chart from Saturn, because Saturn is the slowest moving planet, and for world events we can consider Saturn as ascendant. And therefore the Sun is the 8th Lord, and the Sun brings illumination. So wherever the Sun is, or whatever the Sun signifies, he will bring a lot of awareness and illumination to it. And the 8th house is the house of occult things and occult knowledge and hidden knowledge. So during this time, this is from now, since 6 months, and I think more or less, until January 2023. So this is another 2.5 years, a little bit less than 2.5 years. We have the Sun as the 8th Lord, so during this time we can expect that there is more awareness is coming up for hidden things. And that might be hidden conspiracies, hidden agendas and stuff like that. So therefore during this Corona dilemma or pandemic, so to say, so many people, they are waking up to the truth that there is something sinister going on with the governments and affiliated groups. Alright, so that, So I made a small research, because if this is the case, that when Saturn is in Capricorn and the Sun becomes the 8th Lord, and there is an increase of awareness about hidden agendas and hidden knowledge and stuff like that. So this must have been also the case 30 years ago. So I didn't have time to research much, but I found this one, because this is the book that introduced me into the topics of that there are shadow governments and stuff like that. And this book, I read this in the 2000s somewhere when I was, I was like 13, 14 years old. And this book actually got published in autumn 1993. So in autumn 1993, Saturn was already in Aquarius, but just in the beginning of 93, Saturn was in Capricorn. So a book always takes time to work. It's a long process to bring the book, especially for the author, for the writer. So that he can publish a book in autumn 1993, that means he went through a process of writing the book at least a few years before that. And that was the time while the Sun was in Leo. So I can say that during this time, this person who wrote the book, and that book I know definitely many people read it and it brought awareness to many, is, so to say, a child of the period while the Sun is the Lord of the 8th. So we can say that this is, it's one indeed that this is a true assessment, that while the Sun is, while Saturn is in Capricorn and the Sun becomes the 8th Lord, there will be increased awareness and of hidden agendas that are going on in this world. Alright, thank you very much for listening. Next video we will talk about Jupiter, and stay tuned. If you like my video, please share it, please subscribe, please leave a comment if you have questions. All the best to you, and all your loved ones.